Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, this challenge begins in quarter number 4 with less than 4 minutes showing on the clock. You're ahead 7 points. You've got possession in your own territory. It's 2nd and 6. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kevin Coleman, 76 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Like 80! You get Rodney. You get Rodney. You get Rodney.
Now Garoppolo leaves for McKinnon on the draw. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Niners on 3rd down.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
5 for 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Garoppolo now completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Kittle last year, what a season. 1,377 receiving yards, an NFL record for tight ends en route to his first Pro Bowl. Not bad for the former 5th-round pick.
You sound depressed, no offense. Yeah, the Dolphins just lost.
Against Denver. He had that monster first half, 210
At least the Packers are winning.
Did not have a single catch in the second half, but still those 210 yards were just 4 yards shy of Shannon Sharp's single-game record for a tight end. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively.
It's okay. I don't really like Teletubbies that much.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim?
You're dying? Nice.
Slim just left town on that
They're down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
And he is tackled inside the 40.
You need help? You should go get some help then.
Good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Brown on the carry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And a short pickup.
Oh, their piece, okay, bye.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal.
The Cowboys suck ass. I don't know what you're talking about.
Schuster on the jet sweep. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline. And I think this one might just be over.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. One final try now for Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
How was that not picked?
As time has run out on this football game. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Coach, this challenge begins in quarter number 4 with less than 4 minutes showing on the clock. You're only down 3 points. You've got the ball on your side of the field. 2nd and long. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion? We might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say, that was a game-saving play.
And no, it's incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. It's caught by OBJ. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they top 30. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. To throw again on second down. Mayfield toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Going deep to the end zone for Juju. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least.
And he loses the football a second time. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, that just happened.
The Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. As they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10 is counter. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Roethlisberger going to get this one to counter. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Roethlisberger.
Sometimes it's hard.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. With it is Brown. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Mayfield to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And they get to it with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Von Miller came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now Ben on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. It had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for their offense with a chance to win.
12 yards on the return that time, and it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Here are the Dolphins now as they're set to go on 1st and 10.
Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks as always. We pick up this challenge in the 4th quarter with over 3 minutes left in the game. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 2nd and 10. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now Mayfield's throw finds Callaway complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it, and that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do. kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Back to throw.
You got me fucking kidding me.
Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Open man is Michael Thomas. A breakaway for Michael Thomas. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Michael Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes.
Love the excitement we get going here. They just scored the touchdown. They're down by 1. How much fun is it now to figure out the possibilities? Kick the extra point and tie it. Go for 2 if they're really feeling in a gambling mood. What do you do in this situation?
I think you kick the PAT.
Yeah, I do too. Kick it, get my defense ready, and try and stop them one more time.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. It's caught. Beckham. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Roethlisberger to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Here's Roethlisberger. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down. Here's Roethlisberger. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Roethlisberger to throw. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Here's Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They go play action with Roethlisberger. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Now it's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 29 yards as they have taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good, and that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. A first down throw from Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First down now, but the clock continues to move. He finds his target, Beckham. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It's caught by OBJ. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Mayfield with it once more. That's out to Chubb, complete. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. And gives him a nice pickup. Going to the air again with Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get through.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Demarius Randall. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Nicely done. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. George Kittle, 75 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell. And with that incompletion, let's do something different. I'm going to go through a few teams that are on losing streaks, and you tell me if there's reason for concern there. Let's start with the Cowboys.
Definitely reason for concern. Not as dominant on defense as they should be. And offensive line injuries. 3
straight losses. They're 3-3. How about the Chiefs? 2 straight home losses.
Yeah, they just can't stop anyone running the football.
Okay, and then the Rams, 3 straight losses for them.
Yeah, definite reason for concern because they cannot get the running game figured out. Todd Gurley not touching it enough, but can he?
And then the Browns. Everyone was so high on them before the season started. What about now?
So many.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 65 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a 1st down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, pick up the 1st down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a
trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
No.
It's T.J. Carey who picked it, and he'll score.
God damn it.
Touchdown, Browns. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense. And the end result,
everybody covered.
They end up gaining 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken near the 13. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. It's a big play there for Miami. 49 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They go with Chubb on second down. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. They find some open field here. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee. So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get that win. Here are the Dolphins now as they're set to go on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 51 yards as they have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So the drive there took 6 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16 to 10. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit a partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was a nice school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
It's just me and you. My God.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Mayfield looks to throw.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And it is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
Now another timeout called for by the offense.
We got 3. We got 3. We got 3.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. This one complete to Coleman. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Roethlisberger now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Going quickly here to Thomas. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Here's Roethlisberger. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Michael Thomas, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
That'll be taken in the end zone. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up or didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check the out, check the out, check the out. Snickers, Snickers. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, this challenge begins in quarter number 4 with less than 4 minutes showing on the clock. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got possession in your own territory as we get set here, 1st and 10. A first down throw from Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he finds the tight end, Reed. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Throwing. Mayfield. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And again, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Here's Mayfield. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Escaping the pressure right. Jordan Reed has it. But he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Here's Coleman. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They will run again with Coleman. And Coleman is into the end zone for a Miami touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point good by Prater. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So Dak and the Cowboys down 7-0, a little under a minute to go. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Completes it to Jason Witten. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Let him know.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. One last shot now for Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Well, thank you, Coach. This challenge is set up here in the 4th quarter with less than 90 seconds left. You're down by 6. You've got the ball on your side of the field, and it's 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. He's back to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go, son. 58, come on. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 80. Quickstone, travel.
Now it's Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Okay, Coach, we start this challenge off in the 4th quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. Tie score. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 2nd and 10. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Mayfield now. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. He's got a man. Complete. A gain there of 30 big ones. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, Mayfield. Flushed out right. Looking again for Thomas. This time complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 15. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now McKinnon, and he'll power his way up near the 25. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Garoppolo, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Holt. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Coleman. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Coleman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the 4th. Well done. You defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Ooh. Give me someone good. Alright, 85 center. 84 middle linebacker. I don't need that. I don't need an 80. These are X factors though. There are a lot of people to pick from. Oh my god. 84 golden pay. Nah. I might just get a cornerback. Free safety is pretty good too. I'll take a free safety. I should buy a couple fast cornerbacks next. It's probably a good idea. Oh shit. Don't I have something to upgrade Pat Tillman? I think I do. I'm not sure. It's too expensive to maintain. I'll probably just sell them. Oh, I can't even sell them. Okay. Oh shit. He's an 87 now. Alright. Got us 87 Adrian Amos. Do we have any other power-up guards? Can I even use this on Antonio Brown? Alright. Yeah, I need better cornerbacks. I'll get one of them next. Oh shit, I forgot. I have to check how to do the celebration rounds. Oh yeah, they added a couple people in Superstar KO. I might play that later. I'm just trying to have a couple hours left. Alright.
Menu narration option is set to off.
What the fuck was that? Alright, I'm gonna play a season game. Then I went, I think, 6 or 5 and 4 last season, so that was hard pill to swallow.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
These guys are really good.
For long periods of time
This guy's pretty good 3, so we'll see.
The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Yeah, this guy is a pretty good team.
About a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back. Check 26. Check 26.
To throw is Wilson. It's caught. Beckham. And he will take it on in for a
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna be a play.
Odell Beckham, 69 yards. to strike first here on their opening drive. First play from scrimmage all the way into the end zone. Look, the pass was good, but that run after the catch, that's what was really impressive.
And I think the big question I have is, where were the safeties? Where was the tackling? Because going into this game, they had to know that they were going to be tested. That was the part of the defense that had to stand up. And on that play, not even close.
This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Forced out to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a lot.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Okay. Lucky bounce.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Well, he's free going down
No,
the inside. It's a foot race.
I'd say they didn't give him that. The game gave him that. Look, unlucky bounce. So.
Kansas City. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead.
His back.
I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's Mayfield, eluding the pressure right. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. Mayfield off the play fake, under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. He gets it to Thomas. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And some room to work. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tevin Coleman, 29 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having a pass play. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call running play, I think you energize offensive lineman yet that likes the pass block more than they like the run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field.
Those 2 tackles missed those right on him. What?
Almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 28 yards. Wilson now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
This time, the extra point up and good. These two teams all tied after one. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they've decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
Do you want to trade Evan Huntley and Stephon Diggs? I mean, I would trade, but I don't really have anything good to give you.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Again, Wilson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Deacon Jones drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And Lutz puts this one through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as well. Hand things over to Jonathan Coachman. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Here's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. All right, CD, let's have a little fun. Now that we're into October, I'm going to give you some AFC teams. You tell me quickly, contender or pretender. You ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, let's start in the East. Buffalo.
Contender for a wild card spot.
Okay, how about that? And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trey Flowers.
What is your PSN? Do you want to trade?
Razorback in there to get him.
Or 84 plus and 80 plus. I mean, I don't really want to trade, to be honest.
Mayfield.
This guy, dude, he just... He's running everywhere around the middle of the field. It's awesome. Like, he doesn't slow down. He doesn't slow down.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Now Wilson.
Who was covering him?
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
I am so confused right now. Why was he wide open?
Touchdown passes. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
I can't get anything done on offense. All my runs get stuffed, and every time I throw, I get picked off.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Like, he drops down low until I can't throw it anymore, and then he goes up high.
A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play that?
See, look at that. Look at that.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. So a dangerous pass pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
3 straight picks.
Shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
I don't like playing these people.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver
What kind of throw was that? I didn't even pass to him. I meant to pass to X.
Yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Mayfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing.
I'm going to go do some challenges. Quality was good. Quality was very good. I'm going to go do some challenges. I'm not going to play any more seasons if it's going to put me up against 89